Nerf's new mag and grip rifle blaster revealed, an amazing modular new flywheel pistol, and a legendary blaster modding competition returns. I'm Grim.
I'm Vile Mods.
I'm Boomstick Mods.
And I'm KT of Family Foam Sport.
We are your hosts, all that and more in episode 26 of the Foam News Collective. Be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's dive right into the news. Despite its name, the Nerf rival Mirage is no illusion. It now has a listing on Walmart.com that includes real images of the blaster. We now get a glimpse of the top slide prime, in-grip magwell, and blaster's overall size, along with a better look at the now confirmed locking barrel lug with an appearance similar to in-strike lugs sized up for rival. With the much larger diameter lug and the locking grooves in different locations, it's unlikely that any current barrel attachments will work on release, but the hobby won't waste any time making their own as soon as these blasters hit the market. Other than the plethora of rail attachments on the blaster, we can also see the window cutouts on the grip to slim down its size, which used to be one of the major complaints on other mag and grip rival offerings. According to the box, the blaster can also be breech-loaded for in-game top-offs. Both the Mirage and Rival Challenger are expected to become available in February of 2024.
Over on our Discord, UtterTravesty shared links to listings from toy distributor ACD Distribution to a variety of unreleased Nerf products. Many of them line up with the leaks we received last episode from Chicken Master 99, like the N-Series Pinpoint, Ward, and Gear Up pack. Although we can't match any SKUs, it seems like the $60 Nerf Series Pro Blaster 3 has reappeared here as the Nerf Pro primary flywheel, along with a Nerf Pro sidearm, more or less confirming that these are Pro Dart blasters and not Gelfire series blasters, as some have speculated. In these new listings, the N-Series name remains enigmatic. While all Target leaks carried this new moniker, it's not present on these new Pro Blaster listings, but we do see a couple new names, the $40 Infinite and the $10 Agility. Finally, there is a new Gelfire Uproar for $35, and this is where things get a bit confusing. Discord user Bigfoot found some broken ACD distribution links to Gelfire versions of the sidearm and primary flywheel listings, suggesting that the back end of these product databases may be somewhat confused, possibly due to the Gelfire line technically existing under Nerf's Pro line. It's possible that the Uproar as well is mislabeled, but we do know that there are new Gelfire products coming for sure. General Strife found some kidtoy.ca links for Nerf glow-in-the-dark Gelfire refills, which line up with a listing for a 5,000 capacity Gelfire Nightfall Hopper, suggesting yet another new high-capacity gel blaster in the line, as well as a full glow-in-the-dark series. As usual, you can catch our thoughts and speculations on this new information on the Foam News Collective podcast, episode 26.
You've seen them on shelves, but now it looks like we'll be seeing them on your screen. Lanard Toys announced on Facebook that they will be listing their blasters on Amazon, starting with the Huntsman, which you can currently pick up for $15. Founded in the late 70s, Lanard has been manufacturing foam and water blasters since the 80s. We're looking forward to seeing them expand further into the online market.
Straight from China, the Realm, formerly Lucifer, is a new primary class 3D printed bolt-action Springer from a little company known as Think Big, Do Small. Since early January of 2024, they've been posting teasers on their Facebook page of this stunning blaster, showcasing possible color options and FPS tests, with impressive numbers starting with a claimed 250 out of the box and tuning capabilities into the 340 range, with a big goal to hit 400. All that tuning potential, possible color options, and ergonomic adjustable stock will only set you back around $225 to $250, according to comments by the creators. The final price and release date haven't been fully announced yet, so be sure to check out their Facebook page, linked below for more details.
For all the options out there, sometimes you just want simplicity, and that's what we have here with the Squire. The Squire is a new T-pole 210 FPS single-shot blaster by VTech 3D. Full parts kits including prints are $74, and hardware kits are on pre-order for $34.11 United States dollars. With its compact frame and good performance, the Squire seems to be a solid choice for those wanting a new sidearm. As always, links in the description.
If, like me, you love a good flywheel or sidearm, as well as a nice, chunky, cartoony looking blaster, then, like me, you'll have a sweet spot for the Traceur by Chance. Sporting a huge battery tray, a variety of cages for a wide swath of possible setups, and a chunky magwell in the grip that can take Talons, Kodas, and Tachi mags, the Traceur is designed to be a modular blaster for absolutely any occasion. In testing with a variety of setups, Chance has been able to achieve FPS numbers anywhere from 80 to 180. The blaster can be dismantled by removing a single screw, and just 4 more screws removes the flywheel cage for quick swaps between events to achieve different levels of performance. This is a complete release with STL files available for free on printables, flywheels and SLS nylon cages from Roboman Automation, and very soon, kits from Foxfire Industries, as well as complete blasters from both Foxfire and Super Stressed 3D. Links to all of those things down in the description.
In a Reddit post, hobby designer Ehdrien teased a new 3D printed hammer-primed Springer pistol named the Ocelot. This little snub-nosed 6-shot revolver has a plunger tube with roughly the same volume as a Jolt and can hit in the mid-70 FPS range despite being shorter than a hammer shot. Looking from the trigger well to the hammer and grip of the blaster, we can see similar design elements from the Mayday MK2 released back in September of 2023. No release dates have been announced, as Ehdrien is making final adjustments to the files before releasing them over on his Etsy page.
New year means new products, and that's exactly what Out of Darts has for us today. Over on the Out of Darts website, there is a small array of new items. FTW has new metal asteroid micro flywheels for $16, XYL has new 15-round colored half-dart mags in both blue and green for $7, a new worker CNC BCAR with 8 degrees being 45 and 15 degrees for $48. There is the 40 Wad, a larger version of the ever-popular 40 Max for $45, and the new Nightingale holster for $13 United States dollars. If any of these interest you, you can find them down in the link below.
With an ever-growing market of BCARs that seem to have minimal options and narrow windows of optimal performance, the Quik STAC by Tinkershot of Spitfire Products looks to make the most optimized BCAR on the market for both half-dart and mega. Modularity of these stacks allows users to test up to 9 different degrees of twist for their specific build, or even go as far as testing out progressive twist options. Depending on the power level of your build, both kit options are available with stacks starting at 3 bearing segments up to 6 for those needing more. DIY kits also include STL files to print your own stack, or you can purchase the full kit with printed parts. Purchase links, as always, are down in the description.
Dart sweeping indoors has never been cuter. Shellington Labs has a new product to help clean up all the shells dropped and darts fired. Shellington Labs has designed their sweeper with vacuum cleaner-like bristles that should pick up all manner of darts and ammo, as well as other blaster detritus like shells, something Shellington knows plenty about, and myself. It purportedly works well on turf, carpet, or hard floors. Shellington Labs has a large variety of options ranging from the adorable googly eyes to guards to increase the range of field that can be cleaned, and spoked wheels for better performance on carpet and turf. I know plenty of foam flingers that would appreciate a helping hand in cleaning up their indoor arenas.
For those of us with a heart for nostalgia, this one's for you. Hobbyist Daniel Murray has taken Aeromech's NIC homemade design, the PCSR, and made their own revision of the design, the PCSR V2. The PCSR V2 features a printed Y-hopper for compatibility with modern half-length darts, redesigned components including a new grip, and a redesigned trigger mech to allow for it to take K26 springs. Daniel will be taking commissions for those interested in obtaining one. What, however, was oddly absent from the video was performance metrics, pricing, and mention on availability of the STLs at the time of writing. If you're interested, link to the video in the description.
Get your hot glue and epoxy ready, because Mr. Nathan has announced the return of the blaster integration modding competition, Merge Masters. Last seen in 2018, the Merge Masters competition aims to showcase creative builds and push the boundaries of blaster integrations. With this competition, he's hoping to reboot that competitive spirit and bring integrations back into the main view of the hobby. There are 3 main categories of entry based on number of blasters used in the builds, starting with Basic between 2 and 3, Intermediate at 3 to 5, and Gestalt with 6 or more. An unofficial 4th category was also mentioned, known as Opportunist, that will be for projects that are too complete to compete. Mr. Nathan also put out an open call for any community members or shops that would love to donate prizes for the winners. So if you'd like to help out, be sure to get in contact with him over on his Discord and check out his video for all the competition details linked below.
The Adventure Force Pro Dart has started showing up in tidy packaging that's sure to tickle your OCD. These new packs are similar to those we recently saw for the Waffle Dart, and before that, Dart Zone's upcoming Chalk Darts. Tinkershot at Spitfire Products has released a new high-quality micro flywheel intended for his upcoming Spartan flywheel pistol over on his Etsy page. The Spartan mini flywheels are machined on a lathe in a single pass to ensure highly accurate balancing of the wheel. Domochevsky has reskinned the X-Shot micro power system yet again, but this time, it's a 40 max shell. This funky little tube is compatible with every 40 max firing blaster, or you can just point it at things and shoot. Pennsylvania Survival Fest has opened up sponsorship opportunities for their 2024 event. 5 tiers of sponsorship offer varied levels of recognition for supporting the fest, so go check out all the details on their new website. Welcome to Community Crosshairs, our new segment recognizing the work of the foam flinging community. Every episode, each host will briefly present work that we think more people need to see, whether it's a YouTube video, a website, a data collection project, or, yes, a blaster modification. The only criteria are that it should be reasonably recent or ongoing, and underviewed. For example, a video with less than 1,000 views on YouTube. For this episode, my crosshairs are trained on Spud Spadoni's 3-part documentary video about his experience at End War 2023. With well over 2 hours of content spread out over 3 episodes, it's an entertaining look at one of our hobby's most well-known events with a mix of commentary, gameplay footage, and travel logging. This type of video essay format is rarely utilized in our hobby, and big ups to Spud for really making it work.
For this episode, I have my sights dialed in on an unnamed HPA semi-auto longshot by Cancer Upon Cancer, featuring a slick paint job, an integration with an underslung Air Max Baron, and custom-built semi-auto system made by a longshot bolt sled, spec SPZ, and dual pistons, all without using a supercore. I think this beast is a fascinating feature. Great work.
My community crosshairs this episode, to no surprise, is Paragon by Iron Gopher, a half-dart flat-top rapid strike with an amazing NASA-themed weathered paint job. The attention to detail with chipped paint, worn-out decals, exposed wires, and the "No Gods Only Monsters" quote written on the side make this a true piece of art. With all that detail, you can almost forget that it's technically an integration with that Centurion barrel poking out the front. Be sure to check out Gopher's work on Instagram.
For today's episode, my community crosshairs are dialed in on the United Nerf Ops Instagram, specifically their competitive play reels that they've been doing, which are really high quality and feature some actually quite humorous, along with some really fantastic plays.
And that's it for the news. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and let us know what you think down in the comments. A huge special thanks to our first guest host, YouTube creator and Maryland Mayhem host, Boomstick Mods. Go subscribe to his YouTube channel and be sure to catch him on this week's Foam News Collective podcast, where we'll be talking about the behind-the-scenes aspect of this show, discussing new hobby products, and answering questions from our Ko-Fi subscribers. Out on streaming platforms Saturday and YouTube on Sunday. We also have a merch page. Check that out for t-shirts, mugs, and more with our logo and inside jokes. Huge thanks to our subscribers on Ko-Fi, to our Discord moderators and contributors for all their help, and to you for watching. See you next time.
Oh my god, this is going to be the dumbest intro ever. Using the fart gun.
Over on the Out of Dorts. What is a dort? I don't know.
All the shells dropped by darts fired. This is great, except for the long quote middle paragraph maybe. Oh, that's your note. Okay. Forgot to delete that.
Talking about behind the scenes of this show. This show.
Damn, that was such a good. I'm feeling it today.
Along with some more funny content. Get the words out. Come on.
If any of these interest you, you can find the links down in the link below. Wait, what?
A huge special thanks to our first guest host, Maryland creator, Mayhem, Mods, Boomstick.
You're a loser, babe. Oh, I'm gonna die.